Hello, wonderful, amazing diamond painting friends. Jessica here with Tiny Worlds of Wonder, stopping in to share an unboxing from my wish list, and I'm super excited. So I have had this canvas on my wish list from Diamond Art Club for a little while. Now, granted, you guys don't often see Diamond Art Club here on the channel, but I do have a few canvases over there that I've had my eye on. This is one of them. This is by artist Cheryl Baker, who's probably my favorite artist that DAC collaborates with. I love her fantasy art. It's a big draw for me. This one was out of stock for a long time. I got the notification, it came back into stock, and I'm not kidding you guys, the very same moment, basically, Diamond Art Club reached out to send me a kit for review. So here it is today, courtesy of Diamond Art Club. Thank you, DAC. I'm so grateful. I'm not affiliated with Diamond Art Club, but I'm really grateful to receive a review canvas today to show you. And it's one that I'm really excited about. Before we get too far into the video, I want to remind you to poke the subscribe button with a stick to see if it wiggles, and then make sure you hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a super silly video, you guys will be here for it. Let's get into this bad boy. Now this is Diamond Art Club's square drill canvas. I know, because it's got a big square on the front, and it's blue, and it says square diamonds right here. I actually think DAC has the most polished and professional packaging of any of the companies that I routinely buy from. So kudos to you, DAC. I historically have not unboxed and shared a huge number of Diamond Art Clubs here on the channel. I find that overall, some companies' art styles tend to appeal to me more than others. But I love these days that pretty much all the companies have rendering previews on their website. That was not typical at all when I started diamond painting. It wasn't typical from Diamond Art Club. It wasn't typical from any of the companies that licensed or that didn't back in those days. But I'm so glad now that most of the companies that I buy from routinely offer that rendering preview, because I find that DAC has a really distinctive rendering style. Their rendering style tends to be a little more color blocked, and so that way when I am looking at canvases that might appeal to me over there, I can decide whether I'm happy with the rendering or not before I even purchase the canvas. And that's kind of a big change from where all the companies were back when I started YouTube and back when I made my initial videos about my experiences with Diamond Art Club. So that's a big bonus. I really hope that that will become the norm for all companies, because I think it really helps with expectations and it really helps us decide which canvases might be for us, which is great. So I decided this canvas was for me. And I'm really excited to show it to you here today. This canvas is called Garnock, King of the Woodlands by Cheryl Baker. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Cheryl Baker. I love Cheryl Baker's art so much. And this is probably my favorite of all the pieces she offers in diamond painting. So because I don't unbox a ton of DAC here on the channel, I'm gonna go through everything that comes in a DAC box, just so if you're new, you kind of know what's going on. You kind of know what to expect. All right. And this has probably changed since the last time I unboxed a DAC kit, honestly. So I'm curious too. So we have a heart-shaped wax. We have a ton of baggies. That's exciting. That really helps new diamond painters, I think. 2 heart-shaped waxes. Very nice. A thin 4-placer. A blue diamond painting pen. A squishy, which fits the pen nicely. A set of tweezers and a small clear boat. So a nice basic toolkit with everything you need. If you are an avid diamond painter, of course, you might not need any of it, but it's nice for people who are just starting out to have everything they need in one package. Let's get to the good stuff now. Here we go. I'll pull the drills out. Ooh, let's see what else. Ooh, let's see what else. Oh, a very nice sticker sheet. That looks very different from the last time I unboxed a Diamond Art Club. That's great. That's a nice improvement. So we have the colors in order there. We have a sticker that we can use for our diamond painting journal if we want, with a start and end date. The specs, this is a square 22 by 28 inches, 56 by 71, and some really nice, clear, small stickers. Small stickers that are really clearly printed. That's nice. Very posh. Step-by-step instructions, also very posh. Lovely. Love it. All right, so like I said a minute ago, really, I gotta admit, DAC has probably the most polished presentation of the diamond painting companies. Like, that's pretty good. I wanna go from the top. I wanna go from the top on this guy, because I wanna see his face first. Oh, look at that. So, this painting is a giant owl who is like, he is like a defender of his owl nation, of his owly nation. That's so fantastic. Very clear. Always DAC's renderings are very clear. I think one might argue that sometimes that the subtlety of the rendering is sacrificed for clarity, but that's just my personal feeling. Nobody get mad, it's just my personal feeling. I tend to like very confetti heavy canvases, and so sometimes a lot of color blocking, it just isn't my jam. But that's why I can look at the preview, I can make sure I'm happy with the result before I order a canvas. So that's great. I like the color in his face right here. Like it very much. This is a velveteen canvas with sparkle on the front side. I have also historically argued that the sparkle is hard on my eyes. It is, I stand by that. It is kind of hard on my eyes. I work under a lot of nighttime harsh overhead lighting, and so the reflective threads in the canvas make it harder for me to see under those lighting conditions. But it is cool. I mean, it is cool. Come on, it's cool. He's got his arrows. We've got some trees. He's king of the woodlands, so it's gonna be woodlands, right? I do like the intricacy of his feathers down here. I think that'll be really cool. These look like dandelions. You guys see? Of course, I'll take you out for a long view. This would be so much fun for a number of events. I'm just saying. If you like fantasy art, fantasy canvases, this is pretty dang cool. I kind of love him. I kind of love him. Is Garnock his name? Help me decide. Shall we keep his name, Garnock? All right, let's look at some drills. I don't know if this has any ABs in it. We'll have to see. I kind of didn't look at the legend before I started. All right, I apologize for the crackling. So 310, because of course we've got to do some outlining, I think, on this guy. 3865, which is white. 3371, dark brown. Lots of browns. I mean, he's a brown owl, you know. Lots of browns. Let me go this way. Might be able to see a few more drill colors from the back side. Nice blue there. Some more browns, purple browns, grays. So a lot of earthy colors. Probably that's why I'm drawn to this canvas. I like those kind of earthy colors. Oh, there's an AB. That one. 125. Some green. So that AB is kind of like a celadon. I wouldn't say it's whitish. It's whitish tinted with green. Very nice. We'll see where it goes in a second. That's exciting. All right. Some blues. Look at that one. You guys see that shade of green? That's really pretty. And here's an orange AB. That one is a 131. Very nice. Some kind of rusty reds, little touches of bright reds. Pretty. Very, very earthy colors. Let's see where these ABs go. So number one, 125. Do, 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 do. I will find it. Symbol 1. I haven't found it yet. I'm still looking. Okay guys, this has never happened to me before, but last week when I was filming my video, my camera just conked out at this point. So here we are back. It's about a week later, actually, when I'm filming this, thus the different sleeves you're seeing. But we were looking for some ABs and where they're located, so we're going to pick up where we left off. We were looking for, first, this number 125, this kind of beautiful Celadon mint green AB. This is number 1 in the charting. This is going to go in our background around some of these trees, a little bit up in the sky here. I didn't find this number 1 on the lower half of the canvas. It doesn't mean there aren't any. I just didn't find it. It could be that I'm missing something, but it looks like that is primarily where that number 1 is located. I think if you're going to chart ABs in the background of an image, that's actually a great way to do it. If you're going to do it, keep it kind of subtle. Use it for some lighting effects maybe in the sky. That'll be nice. And then this orange, number 131, you can see it's not a very big bag, but that number 2 is gonna go in these sunflowers on Garnock's head, which is gonna be really awesome. They're just charted in kind of like the highlight points on the petals here. And then also in his eyes, he's gonna have AB glowing eyes. That's going to be really, really cool. That to me, if you're going to use an AB in your charting, I know everybody has an opinion. Nobody's opinion matters, right? Okay, so don't take my opinion more than anybody else's. My opinion about ABs is that they can be kind of a lot if you put them everywhere. But if you're going to use them to highlight kind of the main focal point of the image, that can be a really cool thing to do. So that's a great example of AB charting, I think, and how it can work really well. Just my opinion, just my opinion. All right, I am super excited about this canvas. I love Garnock, or whatever we decide his name is gonna be. I love him. Huge thanks, Diamond Art Club, for sending him over for review. I'm super excited to share him and very, very, very happy to have another fantasy themed canvas in my diamond painting stash. I hope you guys have really enjoyed seeing this one today. I hope you have a wonderful week. Of course, there'll be a link in the description below to where you can find this canvas. As always, spread some joy wherever you are, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.